Jam. So I just got new spectacles today, so I'm just wearing them for a while to get used to them, so sorry about the glare, but today I thought I would redo my tattoo collection video slash piercings, but I don't have a lot of piercings anymore. I think I did my last tattoo video like September last year, and I've had 5 I think more tattoos this year, and 2 of them are larger pieces, so I'm gonna update it and show you guys my new ones. But just like last time, I'm gonna start from the start and go in chronological order. If you don't like tattoos, then don't watch this video. It's my body. So the first ever tattoo I got was when I was 19. I've always wanted to be tattooed, but I was really scared and also really worried that I would get something that I don't want after a couple years. So I printed out the wee design I wanted when I was about 17, and I stuck it onto the end of my bed, and I looked at it every day for 2 years. And then when I was 19, on my 19th birthday, I went and got it, and it's a pretty, you know, white girl classic wrist tattoo. It says, it's really hard to show you, hold on, it says Aries. And I've had this gone over again probably about 5 years afterwards. I had it gone over because the first one was pretty crappy. I did go to a pretty dodgy tattoo artist who closed down not long afterwards. So back then I obviously didn't know anything about what makes a good tattoo shop or tattoo artist. I definitely put a bit more research into who tattoos me now, but yeah, back then I just thought every tattoo artist was the same, and I went and got this. So it's Aries, which is my horoscope. I've just always been into being an Aries. I match all the characteristics pretty perfectly, and I just think it's a pretty word. And yeah, so I got it on my wrist. One of my favourite bands ever is the Veronicas, and back then I was like super obsessed with them. And one of them has the word love tattooed on their wrist, and I thought it looked really pretty, so I wanted my one on my wrist. So yeah, that was my first tattoo. I did freak out quite a bit, but I don't think it hurt that badly. It's just I've got quite veiny wrists, and it felt not the best going over those. But yeah. So after that, I didn't get tattooed again for 5 years, mostly because I couldn't afford to be tattooed. I was getting married and doing up a house and stuff, so I just wasn't even thinking about body modifications. So for me and my husband's, I think it was our 3rd year wedding anniversary, we went up to Wellington, and we decided to get some matching-ish tattoos. So I got this one here, which is a puzzle piece, and the general idea is that it's like cut out of his arm and stapled onto my arm. So that's what it looks like. Very simple, didn't hurt too bad. It's super tiny, so it was over in like 30 minutes. But yeah, I really like it. This was raised for ages. I think the tattoo artist was a bit rough on me, or I've got sensitive skin, but it looks good now, so yeah. There's that one. What was, okay, and then next, after we got home from that trip, we had the tattoo buzz and wanted to start looking into local tattoo artists. So then we went and got some more. So then we started going to a local tattoo artist, and the first one I got from her was my bunny here. This is the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Heaps of people try to tell me it's Peter Rabbit, but I'm pretty sure I know what's tattooed on my arm. It's actually from a vintage Alice in Wonderland book that I have, so I just took the actual book there and said I wanted it to look exactly like that, and it does. It looks identical, and I love him. So yeah, that was my 3rd tattoo. After that, I think it might have been my Coraline Key. which is here. I have a key on each side. I got them probably a few months apart. This one is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and this is Coraline. Just two of my favourite things ever. Coraline is my all-time favourite movie. It's just so spooky and I don't know, I just love it. I also love the original books of Coraline and Alice in Wonderland, so yeah, this is my favourite. So I have my two keys. So here's a close-up of this one and this one. And those are probably what I get comments about the most, because I like sit like this in restaurants and stuff and people always say, I like your keys, which is cool. And then the last one I got from that tattoo artist is my Mandy right here. This is from a Cartoon Network cartoon called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and me and my brother used to always watch it. So he got the boy character Billy and I got Mandy. Just a cute little sibling tattoo. And yeah, she's super cute. She did blow out a wee bit. Apparently it's quite common for there to be blowout in this area. I do want to have her gone over again sometime, but that's what she looks like. Once I have enough like characters and stuff on this arm, I will be getting like little fillers so it doesn't look so gappy, but I still have this whole side to fill in. And then around the same time that I got that one, I got my rose behind my ear. And I might have to insert a photo because this one's really hard to show, but I don't know if you can see. But I got the rose behind my ear. Me and my mum went on holiday to see family, and while we were up there we got like family tattoos. So my mum's name is So my mum's name is Vanessa Rose, and a few of the females of my family have the middle name Rose. So I got the rose for my mama, and she got a infinity sign with me and my brother's names in it. And yeah, I really love my rose. A lot of people compliment me on that one as well because they see it all the time. It's funny because everyone else always sees it, but I never see it. Yeah. So then I didn't get tattooed for a few months until we moved up here, and I started sussing out the local tattoo artists up here in Christchurch. I think the first one I got up here was my crystal, so that's here. So there's not a lot of meaning behind this one. The tattoo artist is actually an apprentice, and she had this drawn up on the Facebook page, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I went in and got it. So this is just a crystal with some lavender and it's tied together. And after that I got my Carousel on my leg. So I have done a full video about this one, but I will get up and show you. So there's my Carousel. I don't know if you can see there, which I absolutely love. It was my first bigger piece, and on the calf muscle, not fun, let me tell you, but it's super duper pretty. So I did have to sit for about 4 hours for the Carousel, and I died. I'm not very good at sitting for long ones, but the end result is super pretty. I love all the colours. And the meaning behind the Carousel, one, I just think they're super duper pretty. They're so girly and just pretty and vintage looking. And two, when I was little, me and my mum used to go down to the carnival, and I would ride on the horses and the teacups and stuff like that, so it just reminds me of childhood. And then I went to a different shop again, and I got my teacup here. So this is Chip from Beauty and the Beast, and he's one of my favourite Disney characters. I just think he's super cute, so I wanted to add him to my cutesy arm. And yeah, I had quite a bit of trouble healing him, and he does need a wee touch up in his eye. There's a little patch that came away, but I think she did so well. It looks so dimensional. And yeah, I love him. And then after that, I won a tattoo competition on Facebook, which was amazing. So I flew down to Invercargill to get it done by the lovely Nicola at then she was at Frostbite, now she's at the Throne Room. But I got my Wednesday tattoo. Isn't it amazing? So basically she just let me pick whatever I wanted. I sent through some photos of Wednesday, and she came out with this, and I really love how it drips down, and it also has this dot work spider web. It's so different to any other Wednesday tattoo I've ever seen, and the detail in the face is just amazing. Look at that. Like, that looks like a photo on my leg. So yeah, I'm so grateful for winning this. It's definitely one of my absolute favourites, and I really just want this whole leg full of spooky portraits now. Whew, so one more to go. I went back to the apprentice that did my crystal and lavender, and I got her to draw me up a little space tattoo for the opposite side. So this is the Aries constellation right here, and then I have some cute little planets and the moon and a cute little UFO. So yeah, that's my last tattoo. I think this one's super cute as well. I like that it just peeks out. It's hard work. So that is all my tattoos. I think I have about 12 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I've got 12 tattoos now, and I am of course still collecting. My tattoo plans is to have this leg all black and grey and like spooky and portraits and stuff like that, and then the other leg that has my carousel I want to be all like neo trad, colourful, cute, vintage kind of tattoos. And this arm is going to be all like spooky Halloween, and then this arm is going to be mostly cute characters. Yeah. So that's all of my tattoos for now. If you like this video, I'll be happy to do an update in a year or two, depending on when I get enough to add to it. I'm studying all of next year, so I'm probably not going to be able to afford much tattoos. But yeah, that's all of them for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, so I know to continue. Oh, I forgot about piercings. Hold on. So you're meant to do piercings with this video, so I'll just quickly fly through them. I've got 2 lobe on each side, whatever it's called, ear piercings, and then I have up the top, I can't remember what this is called, but I got that when I was 13, and I hardly ever wear anything in it because I hate sleeping on earrings. And then I think I had another one like halfway up, but it's closed up, and then I had a third hole on this side which is also closed up because I took it out too soon. And then I just got my industrial pierced like a month ago, and it's still healing. I've got a bit of a lump on it, which is hopefully gonna go away. And then I obviously have my nose pierced. I got this done about a year ago now. I got it done just before I moved up here, and I've had it done 3 times prior, but this time it's staying. So I got it done on the other side every other time. Got it done this side this time with a hoop, and I really love it. I think it just suits my face, and then I used to have this eyebrow pierced. I snuck out of school when I was 17 and got it done. My mum didn't care. I texted her and said I was getting my eyebrow pierced and she said cool. But I still have the holes in my eyebrow. It kind of looks like I've got staple holes in my face. So if you're going to get facial piercings, keep in mind they're going to scar. But yeah, I took that out probably about 4 years ago now. And it's still kind of open, but hopefully one day it goes away. And that's all my piercings. Not a massive piercing person. I always wanted my dimples pierced, but because of like jobs and stuff I never did it. So I think I'm probably too old now to add to my piercing collection. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye kittens.